What up, day takers? Saturday. We out here in these mother nature streets again. Yeah, we doing it big. There's planes flying over. There's some crazy wood chipping. I don't know what, I can't see past this little thicket of thorns, but they are doing something. I probably won't stay in this area long. I'm gonna mosey on up the trek here in a minute. I was just waiting for the people to clear out over there. But yeah, today is the 1st of March, and whole new month, whole new series of days to take, multiple bags to fill with wins. Some of my dickism, philosophisms, you know, we're out here taking the day, making it happen each and every way. At the end of this, that bag's gonna be full of money because we getting paid. I was just feeling kind of rhymey. I'm always feeling kind of rhymey. Had this, I don't know, I probably overused the word epiphany, but I gotta tell you, yesterday was tremendous and magical, and I mean, let me just lay it down for you. So, had the interview, went very well. I did record it. I've really got to figure out. So, there's a couple issues there. It's the legality issue of the fact that I'm recording another person in a professional setting, and I don't have their permission, and I'm not sure what the rules are on that. But I'm not trying to put someone else on blast. Anyway, I didn't record the human resource lady video, but you can definitely hear her voice, so I want to get rid of that and then upload it, and I want to react to it. That's why I want to figure out how to do the screen recording thing, so I can yeah, if anybody's got a way to and I've watched the videos on the tubes, I know, but it's not, I haven't found someone that speaks like I learn, if you will. I don't know, I'm still looking. My kid's trying to help me too. I get lost in the sauce sometimes. It's so new to me. But yeah, there's a lot of on the beginning of that video of me recording the interview is I go in early, so I click join the meeting early. So I'm sitting there on camera, and I am suspicious that even though they haven't said join yet, or how it works on their side, I don't know, I feel like they can see me, possibly hear me. So I'm trying to be best behavior, not act too crazy, because I'm like a little kid. You give me too much downtime, I'm gonna start dicking around. You know what I mean? Dick gonna dick around. That's what he do, like Leroy Brown. But so she comes on, it goes good. It felt good. She reminds me of one of my old GMs, although she's a human resource over multiple food and beverage entities. It's crazy. So they just hired a new GM. This happens to me on the regular, but I kind of prefer it because your top tier leadership is new. You're new. So not only do you learn together, but you learn their style of management, so you can kind of mold your reactions. It just works better. I can't really put that into words. It's like you find out stuff when they find out stuff. You learn how they respond to stuff. So in the future, how you can kind of predict the outcome. Like, is it an issue I need to really bring to them, or do they know I can handle it? Just one detail, one scenario. Yeah, so I kind of prefer it that way. It's cool. So this could work out well. The human resource, I wanted to discuss this. the human resource person was very cool. She said, I want to bring you onto the team. What kind of schedule are you looking for? So I'm assuming I got the job because she wants me to meet the GM, but no one has used the word interview with the GM yet, because I've got a couple emails on what day we're going to do that. She just said she wants me to meet him. She may be the one who makes the decision, and unless I go in there and just do something completely out of pocket, I'm probably good to go. So yeah, that was good news. So I was feeling great about that. And like the moment I got done with that call, I did a little prep for the gym, and then I went to go pick up the kid from school. And right before I darted out, the wife just got real good news at work. They're giving her some praise for all her hard work, because she be busting that ass, bro. She'll be at that computer sometimes from 7:30 a.m. till the wee hours of the night. She may take a little bit of a break, but she'll do it in front of the computer. Like, man, that is just something this dude cannot do. I mean, you sit me down in front, I don't care how into it I am, man, you got me for an hour, maybe two, and then I got to move. I can come back and soak it up again, whatever we're doing, but man, I cannot. I got to have a change of scenery. I got to move my legs. I just, so I really admire that about my wife. But yeah, she had real good news. And then, because I'm sure it was the positive, it was running through me hot. So I was feeling real grateful. I was really trying to show appreciation, feel appreciation, because I definitely do. I did and I do. And then I went to pick up the kid, and normally I have to pull over to a separate parking lot and wait for anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. You never know what's going on. Does she have to talk to a teacher, or is there some club thing she's got to do or whatever? Plus, she walks real slow. But I don't know if she's going to hear this, but she knows she does. So yeah, I go to pick her up, and before I even get to that parking lot, she is, because I have to turn by the school and then do a thing. She's already coming out. She's right there as I hit the stop sign, and boom, she hops in. I was like, man, and she had a good day, and I was like, this is crazy. This day is just unfolding so successful. And it really did. And I am super, super thankful. But I've been really wanting to get this out since I discovered this. There is something in the tree over there making a bunch of noise. There is something about my personality. I shouldn't say that I discovered. I've always known, and I thought it served me for some reason. And I think it's just because of my past. And I have this tendency, if you will, to, I always say I'm always prepared for the worst case scenario. And the reason I feel like I am is because I'm always preparing. Whether it's physically or mentally, or, pick another avenue, and I'm preparing for the worst case scenario. And it's because of the different experiences in my life, the real downtime, the real negative surprises that life kind of, springs upon us. It's yin and yang, y'all. As above, so below. I say that stuff all the time. It's good. It's good. It's gonna get dark sometimes. But you're given those good times to help push you through the bad times. And that's where gratitude comes in. And I guess I have not been doing that correctly. And I caught it yesterday. And I really believe it's all from this therapy session that I'm getting through this. Like I realized yesterday, had a great workout. I actually talked to a young dude in the gym. He works there. We share a similar past with abusive parents and overcorrecting religious situations that come along with that. You know, being force-fed rhetoric because they feel guilty of how they treated you or the decisions they made. Whatever. I'm not going to get into that right now. But get home. I should be feeling great. And I am. But this, I don't know if it's a personality flaw or just due to all my experiences, something I really need to work on, because that is definitely true. I found myself, after getting out of the shower, which is normally a great cleanse for me, it's a great reset. I found myself preparing for the worst case scenario. Instead of just thanking the stars, the universe, myself, my family, the situation, just being grateful for everything. I mean, I was, but that kind of took a back seat. I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure I could pick a couple things, but that's just being negative again, I feel like. I started doing this. I started going, damn, this schedule at this job, man, I hope it works out, because, you know, if they want me to come to lunch one day and then dinner the next day, I'm going to have to flip the whole schedule at the house. I'm going to have to take Uber. I'm already worried about stuff that doesn't exist yet. And it's me trying to get ahead of the bad times. But I think I recognized by doing that, I'm kind of creating the bad times, because I'm thinking about negative possible roadblocks. I mean, they're possible. Anything's possible. But now I'm dwelling on them. And I feel like I have to do that so I can prepare. Like I'm preparing for a fight or some athletic endeavor. You know, it's crazy. So I started doing that. And then my brain just starts creeping in with other negative roadblock detail things, like our car, who has been a champion chariot for us. It's just 20 years old. It's an old school Lexus, 160,000 plus miles on it. And it's leaking oil and leaking radiator fluid. And I am not a mechanic, dude. And we just moved to this town. It's coming up on a year, but whatever. Still new for me. I haven't found a legit mechanic, and I had one there in the Austin Pflugerville area. Love this dude. I found him. He was so good. It's Precision Auto Tune if you live in that area, and his name is Greg. I know he was talking about retiring. Please don't, bro. He's so good. I'm off topic, but Precision Auto Tune, though, shout out. That guy has saved me. He didn't even charge me a couple times. Cool dude. But yeah, so I started thinking about that. Instead of dwelling on all this good news, I cherry-picked the wrong fucking things, man. And I started getting, not depressy, but not feeling the good vibes. I basically, they say you got to learn how to get out of your own way. Fucking A, man. That's a hundo, no cap. On the real, trill real, all the things. I don't know why I do it. But now that I've identified it, I'm done. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. So yeah, focused on the good. Another thing, I was explaining how we live paycheck to paycheck, like so many Americans. I know it could be way worse, and I'm not gonna focus on that because that's another get out of my own way situation. But we paid rent yesterday because it's the first. Well, it's first today, but Friday, paycheck, pay rent. And then bam, all our money's gone again for another 2 weeks. Not all, but most. So, the whole next 14 days is going to be budgeting, making sure we got enough gas to get to the store, get to the work, make sure the groceries will last a certain period of time. And then, it's a balancing act and we all do it. But I know that already. I know that's coming anyway. Why am I even sure I need to think about it to do the math and crunch the numbers? But I should be thankful that we're even able to do it. Like, we're making it work. We just don't have excess. I don't know if it's environment. Or what. Had to give myself a minute there. Whoo, my soft ass is about to get emotional. Just wish. My brain didn't work this way sometimes. Fucking bullshit. Woo. Yeah. So today is positively only. Every day. Like, I think I need to tell myself I've spent decades preparing for the worst case scenario. I got the stick and all the ammo necessary now. I need to start focusing solely on the goods, man. The wins in the bag. Really thankful I'm doing this. Because, snotting and shit. I don't think I would have had this conversation with myself. Yeah. So, be wise for me. Learn from my mistakes. Because I'm definitely trying to do that. Sorry for getting all in my nostrils. But it's just, you identify this problem. And it's like a whole fucking years of living this way. Keeping it positive though, that worst case scenario stuff has served me at times. It's just not something you need every time. It's saved my life before in real crazy situations. But just a handful of times, and I've been living this way for years and years. I need to get out of my own way. I'm almost 50. And yeah, fucking figuring it out. It's all a work in progress, right? I was talking to my wife about this before I came out. Because she's a real go with the flower. Which is crazy because she's super analytical and puzzle solving. But she is, man. She just boom, right on through. I always feel like I gotta fix it or deal with it or push up against it, prepare for it. Man, yeah, I didn't even know this video was gonna take this turn. Whatever. It's like whatever. But yeah, all these good things. So I've got this bag from yesterday. It's full of shiny golden toys and opportunity and fuel to keep me pushing. And that's all I'm going to think about. I was just saying, reiterating with the wife, I need to just stay in this moment, accept the good, recognize the bad, and then boom, it's out of here. All this advice I'm trying to give myself, and hopefully somebody can help somebody, is so easy just to say. And then that shit hits. I really have to remember. And that's what's so good about this recording thing. Because even if nobody was listening, I rewatch these. I really don't like doing it. But if I just listen, if I like play the video, because I need to check on it for whatever reason. It's not like I'm editing or nothing, but I like to see if my thoughts are congruent. But if I just listen to myself, it reminds me of all the shit I said about all the shit I say. I'm trying to do better, and it's like keeping a diary or a journal that you get to listen to. Because believe it or not, I'm not a big reader. I don't enjoy sitting and reading. You have to captivate me. It's got to be a book on where the buried treasure is, or completely fiction and how to become a superhero. Very child-esque with my attention span and things. So I don't think that's ever going to change because I'm halfway through this gig. And I feel like it's stronger than ever, I just, I want to give that to y'all today because it resonated so hard. Not just take the day, but with those wins, savor those days. Savor those moments. Always talk about Wednesday being the hump day, and you're at the top of the hump, so you ride the momentum. That philosophy works the same with the wins, because there are going to be the down times. It is life, yin and yang. I don't want to repeat myself again, but you know what I'm saying. So if you keep those wins, even the small ones, it'll be that grain of salt and that nasty food you don't like, or that spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Medicine go down. Mary Poppins for the young. For real though, because bad times are coming, but you have wins, no matter how far back, that you can resonate with, and then in turn, maybe that'll help you get through this shitty little thing that you're dealing with, whatever it is, even if it's a big thing. Start to pepper that thing with all those positive things that you can remember, or that, helped you on some other day. Hell, I guess it could even be good news that's coming up. You know something's coming, but you're sitting in that hole of despair. Just know all it takes is to reach up for that positive thing. Pull yourself up out that motherfucker. Start to appreciate it. Stay in the moment. All that. Yeah. Okay, so moving on. Less about me. I guess the channel is Dictate the Day, so there's a little bit of that. There was yellow butterflies everywhere right now. yellow is one of my favorite colors, and they're just all solid yellow everywhere. I'm gonna appreciate that, dude. The mariposa, so bonita, 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 mariposa. I'm gonna let these butterfly wings start my tidal wave of goodness. What's it called? Butterfly effect? Yeah. So there's a UFC tonight. I am thankful for that. My wife is craving some restaurant food. And we don't do that a lot. It's expensive, and for the amount of money you can sit down at a restaurant, even if you're doing their deals or twofers or whatever, you can take that same amount at the grocery store. It's getting harder and harder every week, though. Everything at the grocery store is getting so fucking expensive. But it will last you longer, and it's sometimes a healthier choice. Because, man, how many recipes, like even in the bakery, in the grocery stores I go to, the Walmart, just whatever, if you look at the ingredients on some of the food that's supposed to be made there, like it is, you can smell it cooking when you go in sometimes. Rotisserie chicken, they're making cupcakes or whatever. But then they put that stuff out and you look at the packaging and it's got, of course, words that you don't know how to even say. Or maybe you do, but you don't know what that is because that's some chemical developed by the cigarette companies once they took over the food companies to keep us addicted. That's a whole thing. I'll get into that later. But that is 100% true. Philip Morris and R.J. Reynolds, do your research. Look into it, as Eddie would say. Eddie Bravo. Yay, yay. Jiu-Jitsu. The planet of Nibiru. Twister. Sorry. I just love Eddie Bravo. I love him. Best hair in jiu-jitsu. His hairline's crazy. Yeah, so you save a little bit of money, go in the grocery store, but they're still sneaking us poison. And the last ingredient these days just says bioengineered food ingredient. What? And I can't avoid, it's like man, I'm sitting there eating something that, I have thought I prepared fresh because I'm adding the ingredients. And then I look at the ingredients and down at the bottom, the very last thing also contains bioengineered food ingredients. What is that? I'd be okay if it was turning me into the Incredible Hulk or something. Gamma rays. Not really, but I'm always just dicking around. Yeah, so we're gonna go out to eat. I don't know what it is. Because I wanna celebrate all of our goodness. I wanna resonate. We probably won't go crazy because we don't ever go crazy on those scenarios. But a little something, something. Because today is Saturday, and one of my philosophies on a Saturday, or what you could choose any day. I just choose it because it rhymes with flatter, flatter. Flatter yourself. Saturday, flatter day. Do something for yourself today, because you probably deserve it. And in that time frame, while you're celebrating yourself, think about all the positive things that you will need in the future to get you through the downtrodden shithole times. Sometimes, Yeah, that's the message today. Register the wins, put them in the bag, but don't forget about them. Remember, you have this bag of shiny golden wins that, depending on what's sitting in front of you, if it's negative, you'll forget they're in there. You can take that bag right off your shoulder. It's heavy with wins. And smack that with, get that negative shit out of here. That's kind of cool. I'd like to see a cartoon of that. Yeah. So I was going to leave y'all with a little something like that. Because, Sunday's coming. Sunday is my service day. And I ain't got nothing to do with church, with the Kingdom Hall, or nothing. Just help somebody. Help somebody. And then tomorrow, I think, unless something crazier happens, doesn't matter because I have a bag full of wins. I'm going to do the TRT expose reveal. I kind of want to do like a clickbait thumbnail because I'm still learning how to do the thumbnails. I don't even know if I'm learning. I'm just, sometimes I let YouTube choose it, and sometimes I'm like, okay, every single one of these I look so weird, I got to take a picture of myself and make it a thumbnail. And the only thing that ever comes to mind is flexing my muscles in some way or making a crazy face. But it's whatever, it's who I am. Here we go. But yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I've already started taking notes because I want to take y'all deep into the journey and like how I noticed things were changing, why I noticed what it looked like, how I was able to diagnose it, how much research did I do prior to making the decision, why I chose what I chose, because there is some nefarious people out there doing TRT. You know, I'm pretty sure that's just a buzzard in the sky, but they look so cool in flight. I don't know, the head doesn't look that long. I'd like to think it's an eagle, a harpy eagle. I know we don't have those here, not unless they're in the zoo or something, but man, you ever seen a harpy eagle? Their claws are bigger than a grizzly bear's. Their bite in their beak is twice that of a full-grown pit bull. Their wingspan on average is 7.5 feet. We're talking about dinosaurs. Look at these guys. They trying to get me. What it do? Yeah, so I'm going to get back to the house, get this uploaded. But I got everybody there. So it's going to be a, you know, a thing of download speed and whatever. So it's going to take a hot minute. Yeah. I think that guy thought I was talking to him. He stopped for a minute. I said, what did it do? I bet his name's Lou. But yeah, y'all. You know what it is. Saturday. Give yourself a pat on the back, though. Celebrate whatever the win is. Man, I say that every single day. You think I could remember it? And I do remember it, but sometimes life just gets in there. So I'm feeling you if you're struggling with it. I'm feeling you, okay? We're not going through this alone. No matter how strongly you feel like you are. There's people suffering way worse. So find your win and register it. Remember it. Hold it dear. Because it's going to help you get to the next one. Win momentum. I don't know. There's some kind of word there I'm working on. It'll sound good. If you got some ideas, put them in the comments. Win momentum. Win momentum. Win inertia. I don't know. Something. All right. I'm just rambling, talking, but I feel better. Because I got it off my chest. Maybe it'll help somebody. Saturday. Yeah, it's just another day, but it's one we got. Because tomorrow's not guaranteed. Take this day. Remember, it's important to stay positive. Take the day. Because Dick's going to take his. Share the love. Spread the knowledge. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. Stay up. Bye.